during him a prime minister during theme time in a 1 year.
Which year? You say in a 1 year. Which year? Come on, Google it myself. I have the phone ready. So tell me the year.
All right, I'm going to get back to you before the program ends. Before
me
have so much things to tell you that you know. the other thing, Squitty, is this: the price of the houses them right now to the young people them. If you find $20 and $30 and $40 million for houses in Jamaica, it cannot work. So here we Mark Golding said
40 million, man. It's 14 million. The man must say the house about 14 million.
Hear me now.
The NHA
Here where Mark Golding said now. Mark Golding say, look, rent and own. Remember, you know where we are come from, you know, the same peanut man and the Guinness man and the man where sell sky juice, you know, and so forth, up on the street. Where you say them all give you money. So here we all give them money now, if you start off them thing now. Because then some of them can't find the down payment. Alright? So we are say the rent and own thing, make we start off with that now. So we are say, alright, we build a house and remember you pay rent, which part you live currently. But that money where you are paid, where you people them where own the house, are going to get that when you left and gone. When the government rent you the house now, and you start pay for 6 months, 6 months, and we say you can continue paying the rent for 6 months. Then that after that 6 months now, we're going to convert that money into a mortgage. So once the young people them can prove, so them can pay them rent. That is where they call it rent and own. Check it out, Squitty. I want the best thing the young people them there Jamaica. The young people them there Jamaica excited.
Deposit and give them go pay them for the rent and own, you know.
The young people them excited about it in Jamaica. May I tell you right now, and the young professionals them.
Which part of that?
In the country right now. Yeah, man. I tell you, man. Just listen, no, man, because you know they are foreign, you know, where I tell you, no, what go on, panic.
They are foreign, my years, they are Jamaica, panic ground and everything. You know what go on, my years.
I just not show your bridging them, now tell you the truth, man. Them for tell you what go on one side thing.
Me know everything what go on, man.
Good night. We know you do a lot of things with him. I not underrate you, man. You're general.
Make somebody else come.
Good night. I know Squitty, I just come on, but I start I want to Squitty, because I don't see, I can't see a water.
In here, Earl Williams, sir, him say, you listen to him now, sir?
Yeah, but Earl Williams, you say the people, how much people not working and not looking to work, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
so
the number 600,000.
So all them 600,000 are going to pay mortgage.
Well, here
no work.
No. Well, you know, understand, you know, let me make it clear for you, my general. The population, the working population, listen me now, the working population is 1.8 million people. See, the working population. I not talk people under 18-year-old or so forth. But I a working population. So hear me now. Out of that 1.8 million, 600,000 out of that 1.8 million not looking any work.
So how you know that? How you know that? Or you know
no,
that?
I know. No, check starting no man. You have your phone. Squitty, make somebody check the thing now, man. So here, let me finish. So we're starting now, check the remaining persons. And that's how the 3% thing come out now, you know, the persons who actually, them. So if they can do the survey and check me, and me say, boy, I not look no work, you know. I am not a part of that 3%, you know. That is where I try to show you. I am separate from the 1 point. How much that now? 600 from 1.8. That 1.2 million. That 1.2 million. Me no part of that, you know. So starting our work with the 1.2 million. You get me? Check it out.
Alright, here we know. Here let me ask you now. Let me ask you a question, Earl. Because I know when you say that, you know, you're a real PNP. So you really make Ribbon Man a mad you out too? Like the Prime Minister the Ribbon Man now, you know.
No, yeah,
Make him
switch
a mad you
yeah.
out. No, I'm
No,
not
yeah,
switch.
switch.
Because
Yeah,
you
man,
sound
yeah,
like
man.
somebody who are mad out.
Yeah, man. Make we talk the facts, no man. If you
No,
don't,
man,
if you
facts
don't,
me attack.
if you don't have the information, don't switch it, man.
Oh, you don't have the information, and that's the problem.
All right, so give me something separate then. From where me argue.
Hold on, how much people say employ, my youth? How much people in Jamaica employ?
Me I say, hear me now.
No, they employ. How much people employ?
1.2 million people. Them say employ. And you see that, all right. And Squitty, listen me now, my general. You see that
1.49.
You see that 1.2 million people in now,
Hold on, let me
Squitty?
read something to you.
Yeah.
Hold on there. Oh, wait there. Yeah, go and talk. You jump on my phone. Go and talk. I soon find it back. Go and talk.
Yeah, man. Go on. May I tell you, say, you see that 1.2 million they now, Squitty? You see that 1.2 million there? That 1.2 million now contains persons who some persons fully employed, some persons have contract, some persons maybe work.
All right, listen now. Hold on. Let me
Maybe
read.
work all 3 days for the week.
Listen to this, because your numbers never wrong.
All right, give me some
April,
clearer
listen
number.
up.
We not then, hey, Squitty.
Listen up, brother. Let me read something to you. Let me just find
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
In April 2025, just one day,
19.
Jamaica had a total of 1.44 million people employed. Not 1.2 what you would say, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With a national labor force of 1.49 million. This represents a record low unemployment rate of 3.3%. The number of employed individuals has increased by 24,000 year over year. I mean, every year 24,000. Saying with significant gain in the services, sales, and public administration sector. So, no, 1.2 we are talking about, more than that.
All right, Squitty, I now argue with you. You know why? With them on the road, I'm not there near the numbers right now. I swear, but make them close to it. Make them very, very close.
You guess?
I'm not cut you, but I see something me just a look on Google where Squitty just said.
Yeah.
1.42 million employed persons in Jamaica.
1.44 million.
44.
All right, so how much? All right, and why population?
The population of 3.2 point something.
2.7 or 2.8 million. So what am the rest of people them? 600,000 out of that now look no work.
Maybe them
So the people that you
self-employed.
are, and the people that you
People
are.
self-employed, you know.
600, no man.
Employed different from being employed, you know, brother.
No man. Self-employed, you know the thing where you are talking about, you know, the 1.4, you know.
The self, now, sir, I don't think so. Employ,
Yeah, man.
employ your brother.
Self-employed, in it, me general.
Earl, you have to take your medication before you come.
All of the hairdresser them, all of the people them
Let me
who
read the next thing for you and clarify something, because you're not here good. Being self-employed and being employed are not the same thing. Being employed means working for someone else under a contract of service, while being self-employed means operating your own fucking business.
yeah. Yeah, man. Then it's them. Yeah, them does a distinguish. No. Yeah, then does a distinguish who is self-employed from who is employed.
4 million is employed. They're not self-employed.
Yeah.
And them a pay taxes and things. And the NHD.
Right.
And you have an next whole heap of people who are self-employed.
Yeah.
And them self-employed, they work on the street, sell back juice, whatever them do. And them man, them are going to get 500,000.
Hello, Squitty.
Yes, sir.
When the people them go out and do the survey, brother, listen me good. So when they go do the survey, You see if where you are said it right about only people who employed and not so it things said. Them would have just call up. Them would have just call up the people
Oh,
them
you
and
know,
ask
you
them.
run it
Well
for
on no man, well on no man, well on no
Oh,
man.
you know that
They would
we
have
have
sit
the right.
well on no man. They would have sit down in their office because they have the records them everywhere at tax office. And just call up and say, how much people you employ? And they tell you say 100. And the next one they me employ 500. That one they say me employ 10. And so it things said. They send out people on the street to interview people and find out where them are do. And them have a criteria.
Your
Well on no
opinion
man.
is not facts.
Well on no man.
Your
There's a
opinion is
criteria.
not facts, brother.
Well on no man. Well on no man. There's a criteria. Well on no man. Squitty. There is a criteria where they go out there with to decide whether you're employed or not. You get me? So when they go out there, they might go see Squitty on the corners and they say, Squitty.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Steve, you say you want to ask him a question, type it, because box full right now.
No, before he asks me
Type the
Squitty.
question. Yeah.
You see when they go out there and see Squitty sit down on the corners, they must say, Squitty, tell me something, my general. You at work? He must say, boy, you know, say, every 2 days I do a little work, you know, and thing, you know. I go mix the tomato around there, so I go do a little something. Them have you as employed, brother. And so I think, said,
You talk like you are running thing, and I say it said. Me, I tell you that, and I say it said.
I say it said, Squitty, don't worry
You
yourself.
can't tell me that, and I say it said, brother. Working, when you work, you pay your taxes, you pay your NHT, you pay your NIS, and you pay all of them PAYE taxes. That's a working person.
And that's why I love Squitty. You see where you are said now, Squitty?
Then I
I
say,
see him thing where, hey, Squitty, one of the big
hold on,
discussions.
Mr. Earl. Hold on, I could get somebody else in an argument. Hold on there. Hold on, I could get somebody else's opinion. That's your opinion.
Squitty.
Squitty, you know, feel label. Squitty, you know, feel. You know, feel label me neither. I want to think that way you distract people from out of the thing, you know. Not, you know, feel, just take what me I say and if
I say me
and contest it. No, listen, not take it. No, not take it. Listen to what me I say. Contest it, do your research and see what I go on.
All right, me come to the research and I tell you say the unemployment is 3.3%. How much percent PNP did have it? Well, on this thing before you ask him. How much percent a PNP did left it? He go LA right them.
Yeah, man. Based off of the same starting thing.
Answer that and then maybe move on. Earl.
Yeah.
Earl.
You talk 2016.
Yeah, man. How much percentage was unemployment when the PNP them leave office?
You talk about 2016.
Yes, when they leave office.
Maybe I forgot check and get back to you. Give me some time. Maybe when you get somebody else in our box, me check you and show it you back.
Alright, stay in the box, because Steve will ask you something.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, my general.
You see how people starting, right?
Yes.
The 18 years, the paper in the power. It's the same people you work with, right?
Not starting, then change workers, you know.
No, we not ask you a question. It's the same process, right?
Same process.
And it was all right, right?
When in a
No, but this time we're not talking right back. The same people, right? And I see him survey, the PNP time, and it was good, right?
I understand what I said.
No, him say, the same starting people that made that work and do the survey in a PNP time. And if you agree with it, them time there. The numbers them when they come out.
Yeah.
You
No,
agree?
I say, hear me now.
Well,
I'm saying early, say if you did agree with the starting
agree.
result.
Yeah, man.
But you know, agree now.
Well, you can't agree now.
When I'm sure about the
We'll jump with that box. You see you? You see you?
hold on there.
You see you?
Hold on.
He's an evil, he's a devil. You're an evil. He's
No,
a devil.
Steve, just reasonable. Just reason calm. Not to get excited. Just reason.
The man said, the man said not agreeing at PNP time, you know. What does agree now?
Hear him say that.
You hear to that? See?
Yeah.
Watch it. If Earl, if the PNP of power, and the same starting, come as a 3.3% unemployment. You agree with it, right?
We can't do better. But they have to go deep in it and check and see
Get
what.
the gun,
Go on.
get the gun.
Man. Clean that back to a reason, man. Joke.
When name, Squitty, when name?
Jump down, brother.
When name? When name? Nah, man, in can't. Nah, man,
Them jump gone, man. Them man not reason.
nah, man, Squitty,
Yes,
talk.
see, when you run down, brother, you give man
I
two back,
press it.
the man stiff up and you run. You don't give two
Yeah.
back, man.
Better that process, Squitty.
Hold on, brother. Cause you're so nice. Hold on there. Mr. Vegas.
93.
Mr. Vegas.
50.
Yeah, big up. I want your race with Earl a little bit.
When I was there, beat PNP, you know,
You hear the thing what we talk about? You hear the reasoning?
you just a pass I hear it. I'm tired to beat them, you know.
Me know, but Earl long attack something like say boy the 3.3
No, the funny thing get into
unemployment.
that.
Not real.
Get into that. You know, so the woman last night, where style you. After I come to a woman, I jump off your life, see? I said to a woman, I don't know me end up on the next virgin alive. I hear the man, them in a brother. 1 second, I don't.
Yeah. Earl. Answer your phone, man.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, man, me there, man.
You don't Google nothing since today. You don't find out nothing. How much you pay for
Yeah,
them
man.
in 2016?
Yeah, man, give me 2 minutes, me give you some information.
All right. I could talk to somebody since Mr. Vegas come up. Mafia. Hello, Mafia. Mafia, unmute your mic, please. Mafia. Mafia, now unmute your mic. Chip. You, Chip.
Yo, my brother.
Yeah, man, give me a thought there.
Yeah. The question when I asked him in 2016, you have 178,525 persons were unemployed.
How much the number there was?
2016.
How much the number was?
Get it?
178,525.
178,000.
Yeah, 525.
And now it's 1.44 million
Employed.
employed.
Yeah.
So you see the big difference, Earl?
Yeah, couple
The thing
thoughts.
is that with them not gonna admit facts, you know, brother. Them are gonna always stick on what them tell them for say or what them program for say. There's a
With the
I
13%.
will know how to show me facts.
13%, Squitty. PNP, 13%.
13%.
Yeah.
Then if you left 13% and gonna trip, right, you know, greatness that, brother.
Yeah, but here what happen now, Squitty. It may I try to tell you, you know. I will heap of things that change.
Self-employed, because self-employed is not good.
Squitty, hear me now, my general. I will heap of things that change for suit the narrative, you know. Because here what happen now. You see all the thing where they call, you see all the food basket inflation.
Yeah,
thing.
tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen, man. Tap up the screen. Not just a listen. Tap up the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. You see all the inflation thing with the food basket there. Yeah, the basket change up, you know. The basket change up. So the inflation thing, you know, the people them now feel it on the ground, you know. Because inflation low, not too Squitty.
Yeah, but a worldwide thing, brother. All of Canada already, that's why every week sitting the race. Every week.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The people them a feel it on the ground in them pocket. So
Yeah, but
inflation
another
now,
government calls that it's a worldwide thing.
inflation.
The war them will go on to Ukraine and Russia and them place there.
You know, that's why I tell you, say,
Because
Squiddy,
that
we
is
need
no
to make sure we are import Squiddy, we are import too much sitting from foreign when we can produce it. Yeah, so Squiddy. I broke with money, we look money where we have in our reserve. I go down.
Question. We import too much. Jamaica
We are
used to
import
produce
too
a
much,
lot.
brother.
This is what I say.
What I earn?
This is what I say.
Yeah.
Jamaica used to produce a lot through backside and free zone and even the same agricultural business. Who stop all of them things there?
That's a free zone.
Yeah, backside.
You mentioned
company
free
and-
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're uncompetitive, man. Them things they gone at Vietnam and China and all over the place, man. We're
So
uncompetitive.
who did stop all of them things there?
No, the investors,
Yeah,
them, it no
backside-
worthwhile for them.
Backside used
Hold
to
on,
produce a lot, you know.
me answer, you know. Yeah, it's not a matter of stopping, you know, me general. It's a matter of if you make money out of it, you know. So you go for the cheaper labor and you go places where you know say one I think also was security, you know, cause when you open a business out there, through the crime level, it's run up your costs and you have to put one whole heap of man for watch your thing. So
You know,
people them
hold
gone
on
out
the
next place.
earth.
Yeah.
You know, I run up the most factory, the production, most a light bill.
Yeah, that I want to. That I agree with you. That I want. So we have to go. Yeah. That I want to, man. That I want. And the labor force too. We're not so cheap like down a certain country, you know. So we not go attractive. You get me? In agriculture now, in agriculture thing now. What happen you know, we not transform agriculture the way how we should. Education is one I think when you them not understand. Agriculture is a science, you know. And we are trying to take up something where we not study the science. Just like you go and doctor and him prescribe and do things. You them I look palm back in idea when man I walk with who and machete and them things there. And right now the thing I transform and at the science we are work with. So we productivity level are go down because we not adapt like how the rest of the world are adapt. Enough. We are doing it enough. Because I now this some my man them who are invest their money and I try to produce. We're not doing it enough. And it's not attractive to some people. Yeah. You get me, Squitty?
Right, yeah, man, you will say. Alright, hold on there. Beswick.
700.
Beswick.
Yeah, full same way.
Vegas jumper. Beswick. I'm your
Yeah, man. So I hope say me answer a bridging question still, you know, because it's not a matter of who stop it, you know. But it's a matter of how people invest their money and she said, now work and cut.
Alright, hold on. One to the core storage where government them have below. What is about the project there?
Yeah, man, we need, that a good something and we want more right too. We'll eat more. Because here what now, and that a going make we able now for like all way there now in a like all down in a March. Like March, April, in a them time there. Production is up with certain vegetable like tomato and them thing there. You get me? Come on, I like you say I feel all hog and all and something there. That's
Alright,
way.
hold on, let me
You get
say
me?
this up and down.
So Squitty. Eh?
Hold on there, hold on there. So Vegas. I'm not your mic. You ready for that now?
Let me just show you, say, after the woman style the other night, I show them people are wicked and right.
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
So, yeah, me a pass through a platform and hear one of the boys them always a look worried people. Like he come like him haunted. Me the man I say, yo, oh you send the you dip upon the woman, oh you go under the woman and one bag of something. I say, what am I talking about? When did that happen? Me I say, me the platform and hear the woman style yo.
Yeah.
And I say, you know if I find the whole away. So me I say,
No.
Why the money are going to look white people?
Yeah, man, that not necessary, my general.
Me not understand it, bro.
Yeah, man, no go down that road them with nobody, brother.
But if them come as and this, my brother, they might get double this.
Yeah, but me not understand why people are taking it to that level there. Over little.
Yeah, man. We don't need that.
Them thing I don't need that, you know.
No, we don't need that.
It's
No,
like
if I do so it all go, me not gonna be a part of it.
You know, this
Because
the man like the man thinks say, we are look at war or something, or we want to start a war. But brother, the man if you understand when they come on the platform, the man and a reason, Reggie.
yeah, man, a reason.
Me not entertain no political violence with no man, no politician. Nah, call, no for we, if you go enjoy something.
Yo,
Which is right.
Them thing are just reason where reason. I see some man that take it to a next level, brother.
yeah, man.
The woman I call your name last night for nothing at all, brother.
Yeah, me hear her. That's why me tell her say her father breed her.
The people want to take a thing to the next level, bro.
And she has smell up a platform, she figure be it.
Why them go so hard? For what reason? They on the politician here, no? No
And
funny politician here.
she tell me ask her where Jews landed. She tell me they are told. They are told.
Yo, Viti.
Yeah.
That's why we are talking about
Yo.
education.
Obviously.
More.
Policies who want talk about.
I'm gonna say, bro, me just make you know, bro, so yo, the politics up here, bro. It a get out of hand, bro.
A true man.
It a get out of hand, brother.
The man them desperate, brother, and them a do anything if try to
Brother,
start.
the man, come like the man, them a take it thing to a next level. For what? For what?
What minute to pay them no mind?
Yo, look, come on, here, me just make you know, bro.
Yeah, man, I hear them, man, and I listen to them, man, but we're not afraid. We're not easily scared, you know.
Sir.
We're not scared. Yeah, you never want to reason with early, cause.
No, man, me tired to beat PNP, man. Me beat them to sickness to them, man. Me can't bother beat them no more.
No, man, but this Virginia Earl, man, they might come with something or why they will talk about. You can't talk to him on that.
Where must
Earl.
Yeah, man, me there as quick.
Tell me, that's why that talk about the unemployment thing. Him not try.
Earl, you have a vote? You have a vote in this election?
Yeah, man.
Which constituency, if I may ask?
When I expose myself on the
Okay,
platform.
fair enough. But you have a vote, right?
Yeah, man, make a reason, man.
Alright. Who you have vote for the Jamaica Labour Party?
Me nah go down that road the night, you know.
So you don't know yet, you're undecided.
No, me nah go down that road there either.
Him decide, man. Him a reason for the next side, man.
Okay. Alright.
No, him a say, me not make him know, say the unemployment. Self-employed and employed are two different categories.
Yeah, but that is, yeah.
1.44 were employed, different from the self-employed. And him not try to say no 3.3 there. Like it more.
So who's part then?
No, man. Squitty, hear me now. Let me clarify that a little bit for you.
Yeah.
What may I say is this. That 3.3 where you see there is not a true reflection of what is happening in the country right now. Because you have over 600,000 people that give up on looking a job. And those persons are out there in the society. You get me? So when starting go and do their checks, they don't include, when they're doing the percentage, they don't include those persons in the numbers. The persons who they include are the ones that are looking at job.
So Mr. Earl.
And the numbers when we give you Squitty a little bit off the 1.2, but as you check a 1.4 at the workforce.
1.44.
1 point, right.
Mr.
So
Earl.
come in near me numbers, you know, me just attack
Quick question. Where can I find the data to say 600 people stop looking for work?
Not 600, Bridget. 600,000.
That's what I said, 600,000.
Yeah. Because and
Where
you
do I
know,
find
go back
that? Where do I find that? Where do I find that?
you can check the same stat in, man, and
600
find the
people.
website, man.
600 people stop looking for work. That's starting.
600,000.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, man.
600,000 people stop looking for work in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, man. Take you out. Cause as me I tell Squitty, you know, the workable, the people, and where they are, remember the population are 2.7 million people, but remember that. 2.7, 2.8, somewhere around there, so. Alright? Because them are doing a census, you know, so we're not even sure where I'm going with that. So may I say, out of that number now, and Squitty, again, me not near the thing right now, you know, but somewhere in the region of about 1.8 million is the working.
Hold on. We Google something a while ago. We listen to Earl. We ask Google how much people currently stop looking for work, right?
What I say?
We say it is difficult to provide a precise number for how many people in Jamaica have stopped looking for work. The concept of stop looking for work is often tied to the discouraged worker concept, which is always directly tracked. However, you can look at the unemployment rate and related labor force statistics for insight. See? So where you get the 600,000?
Yeah. Where you get 600,000 from?
Yeah, man, out of the news that comes.
Which news? Where we can find it? Tell me. Which news you hear it from? Which outlet?
May I give you the numbers and you can't backtrack, you know. A long time them thing you company news, but
Brother,
you can't
you
tell
have
us
facts. If you are talking something, you have facts. Answer the man question.
No, well on, no. Well on. So hear me now. Me know how.
You see why it is difficult. You see, Mr. Earl. You see why it's difficult.
Well on, me say, well on.
This is the person. You see why it's so difficult. Listen now. You see why it's so difficult to have a conversation with the PNP them? Because you come forward.
No, don't go and label me, man. You hear me, I said don't go and label me, brother. No, go and label me.
Alright, sorry.
Don't label me.
Alright, sorry.
If you are going to label me on the program, don't do that.
Listen. Sorry about that. You see why it's so difficult to have a conversation with people where not see what Andrew is doing in a good light?
Man. Yeah, look on the thing wrong, you know. That we always
Let me try again.
You see the objective people in Jamaica who I know everything you know for chew down on a throat, you know, brother.
No.
You see objective. You see what me I tell you now. You see what me I tell you now. You see what me I tell you now. Me not chew it down on a throat, you know. Me I tell you now some information.
You get emotional now. What I'm saying.
No, me I tell you now some information where we have locally, you know. Me don't know. Listen news. I don't know if Google. You see, Squitty, you hear what Google say a while ago? Google say it is difficult because.
Right. That's why we want to know how you get the number there. That you say difficult.
Well, I know. No, but you have to refer to what Google say, you know. It say normally those type of people are people where have difficulty and challenges and give up. And that basically Google is saying, so
No. But it didn't. But sir, it didn't quantify it.
Right.
So why? Yeah, right. It didn't quantify.
Right. So hear me now.
Well, I know. So how you quantify it?
We quantify it because we have the stats to say our employable population is X. And the person's looking work
What is X? What is X?
I gave Squitty 1.8 million earlier on, but that is
the Prime Minister say, right? The Prime Minister say 20,000 young people left out of workforce currently. 20,000.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's dead wrong.
The Prime Minister wrong.
Dead wrong.
But you know, you say your figure right, 600,000.
No, man. No, what may I say? You're what may I say? Squitty, I the misunderstanding that caused this, you know. What may I say, you know? Listen me now. What may I say? Remember now, you know, we have an age group in our country now,
Clarify yourself.
people
Clarify
can.
yourself.
We have an age group that is legally able to go and look work, you know. Yeah?
Right, right.
Right. So that age group, we know is I gave you 1.8 million, but at
What do 1.8
when you
million?
minus
What do 1.8
wait.
million mean? What that signifies?
persons who are legally able to work based off of your age.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
So when I say no, starting I gave Squitty 1.2 million as the working part, the numbers we're starting our work with where they get that 3%. But in Google, I say
So slow down.
Yeah.
The starting say how much people starting
Yeah.
to employed?
1.44 million.
1.44, right.
1.44 million. How much you say qualified to work?
Me did I say 1.8, but me have a little discrepancy there. So it's somewhere in another region that is eligible to work. So you minus in order to get that number we me give you now. You have a minus we're starting give you now from the eligible workers to get that number we me give you. You get me?
Do you know how they calculate the unemployment rate?
Them work off the persons who are looking work and not getting work. That is how they calculate it. So you see out of that,
Hold on. You make mistake there, sir. Them look after who looking work or who working.
No, when they go out and do the interview, you see, they go out and check who is working. But if them ask you if you are look work and you're not working, you come now to be a part of the statistics. You get me?
Of unemployed.
Right. But if they come and say, Squitty, you look at work, you say, no, sir, me not look at work, you know, call me give up. And you the in the 600,000 when me a talk about.
You keep
You are
on
eligible.
600,000. Where you get that number there, brother?
Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
How do you use that number? Where you get it from?
Hold on, I go on.
We just work out a while ago in a skitty, but based off of where you find, based off of...
Can we
I think I know where he got the 200. I think I know where he got the 600,000.
What's up, Navi?
Miss Chin attack.
Miss Chin, when get it from Miss Chin? When I get it from? I'm trying to help him out. It's saying Jamaica approximately 69.7% of the population, which is about 2.9 million.
I know not that him get it from. I know not that him get it from.
Alright, help him, Miss Chin.
What he's thinking based on what I'm listening to him say. Good night, by the way, guys.
Yeah, good night,
He's
Mr.
trying to say that he heard something that says 1.8 that are eligible to work. 1.8. Cool? He heard something else that said 1.2 are currently
He must subtract.
So what he did was subtract the 1.8 from the 1.2 that leave him with the 600,000. What he's not understanding is that does not mean that 600,000 people are unemployed in Jamaica. You have to bear in mind that 600,000 that are adults, yes, they are adults, that does not mean that they're unemployed. Of the 600,000, you have to remember you have business owners in that 600,000. Cool? You also have to remember that in that 600,000, if somebody owns a business, they're not unemployed. Also,
would that include the children of working age who go school?
Hold on. That's what I was just gonna say. You have children, you have the ones over the age of 18.
Like me.
Over the age of 18 that are currently in university.
Mr. Boy said 15 to 64 the working age. So work from this one.
Huh?
It's from 15 to 64 a working age. So work it from this one. In terms of what you say about people who be in school.
So you have that age group as well that are in school, studying in a university. You cannot call them people that are looking jobs. They're not looking any jobs. These are people that are studying to future them for them career, future career. You cannot put them in that category. Who the Prime Minister is saying that is left to be hired, that is unemployed, is 3.3% of Jamaicans that are adults, that are looking for a job, that want to be employed, that have the ability to be employed. They're not handicapped, they're not retarded, they're not in a hospital, they're not mentally ill, they're not mad people on the street. Remember, you have to them over 18. Those people that are looking for jobs, those are the 3%, 3.3 that is left. Bear in mind that a large percent of the 3.3 that is left are people that don't want jobs simply because they feel as if it don't meet their criteria. For example, a man is only able, the only job he can do is to go, let's try put it a mildly. The only job he can do, let's say pick up garbage. Because he's not an education. But guess what? In a fee mine, he's supposed to work at one bank. And the government now want to give me bank work where I look for. And you know, member say he never got school to go study for a bank. He have no education to work in a bank. But he vexed because he look at bank work and he can't get it. So when the government talks about people that need to educate themselves to be employed in the working world, and people like them that we're talking about.
Oh, madman.
So you have to remember
It's like a man, if you can get a labor or what you don't want to burn up on the sun, Miss Chin.
Thank you very much. But in only for ways they can put it, Vegas. You can look on a man and say, right then, oh, him see a contractor come home with him bag of money. But if no want be the one with the contractor hire, him want to get the contractor pay. You don't know what the contractor do to get him degree, to be a contractor. You don't want to do that. You don't want to go through the struggles and the strain and the studying and the this and the that. You don't want to go to level 3, 4, and 5 certification. You don't even want to go none at all. But when you see the contractor with him degree and him a working bag of money and him a pay you, your bad mind him time a pay you. You want to be the one who do the paying out. But you don't realize that you're not certified for that. And yet still, when you hear say, go on and go certify yourself. So you can have your degree and you can hire people. You don't want to do that. Bad mind mentality.
Mr. Earl, that makes sense to you?
Some might make sense. Some.
Which part that makes sense? Which part that makes sense?
Yeah, that 20%, 20,000 people, let's say I say that false. False means that.
Which part that 20,000?
Oh, you know, say it's false.
What should explain about the 20,000 false?
20,000 people were left in our that false, man. Bad.
First of all, Earl. First of all, I'm correct him. First of all, sir, me and only 20,000 people were left in a workforce to be employed. I said 3.3%. I am not going to put a number.
The Prime Minister said that. The Prime Minister said that.
The Prime Minister said that. I didn't say it. And do you know why I cannot put a number on it? I cannot put a number on it because the statistics was not done by me. You are putting a number on something that you do not understand.
Why do you guys love 20,000 so? No one put 20,000 children in a taxi, no go on 20,000 unemployment. What about 20,000?
The Prime Minister says so.
Yeah, but guess what? The Prime Minister did a statistics, and you're coming up with a 600,000 number that you don't understand. Where are you getting your 600,000 from? I just break down the 600,000 that you are probably coming up with. Because you are minus one thing from the next thing without understanding the breakdown of the numbers. So me just explain the breakdown of the numbers to you. But all you can try to identify is where I am wrong. You are yet to say that, look here, you were mistaken and you now understand what I said.
Yeah, Yeah, and we not shy off of that too, because you know if you did on the program earlier, me dey on the road and me never have all the numbers in front of me. But so quickly check and confirm say 1.4 1.4 million people.
Yeah, 1.44.
1.44, right.
And that comes
Right,
to
right.
33%.
You have to
30,
understand.
and come again, Squitty, 33.3% of what?
No, man, it's 3.3% unemployment. Unemployed.
Okay. Okay. Out of that,
When you have to understand.
out of that 1.4,
Earl, what you have
Well,
to understand,
left.
sir?
To be employed.
Earl, you see what you have to understand?
yeah.
The
So
Prime Minister
right. So
don't
you
come up with these numbers.
when you so let me just so when you Google say 1.4 million employed now.
Yes, employed.
Okay. Okay. And you said 3% unemployed. 3.3.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Wait,
So and you
Earl, one thing when
right,
we're not
and you did ask me where me get that 600,000 from. I mean, I tell I said don't like how you plan the 1.4 there. Cause me there work out the 1.8 and the 1.12 leave 600.
And that Miss China said to you. She just said, I work
Right,
for the
right.
See what you have said.
Right. Right.
No,
So the
because guess what,
1.8.
no.
So the 1.8. Yeah.
Well on the Earl. Well on there. Squitty,
Yeah.
I just assumed that that's what he was trying to do, you know.
And that was
And it
exactly
so
what he was
happens that
doing.
I was correct. It so
Yeah.
happens that I was correct. But this is
You're
what I'm
correct.
trying to say to Earl. This is what I'm trying to say to Earl.
So all
A
of
lot
Miss
of
Chin,
times-
all of Miss Chin, some earn, like how you know 1.44 now, do a maths and tell me how much you come up with now.
Yeah, take that from 1.8 no?
No, not me if you do it. But you, me I tell. Me know it.
Yeah man, how about 300,000 that
300 hard.
carry up to 1.4, 300. Yeah man, that's simple maths man. 300,000. 1.8 minus 1.4 something. 1.44 you say?
All right, go on, Miss Chin.
Okay. Remember the green light there? Yeah,
Yeah,
so
man.
I was just explaining what I think ended a reason out in my head. And on my head. And when my
Alright,
reason
so-
out sound crazy, but I'm trying
Alright.
to tell you. Well on the speech of my land. My land, Earl. My land, me not take long.
Alright.
And I'm a bit me. All
Yeah,
I'm trying to say
land
to
to me
you
their work.
is, all I'm trying to say is this, sir. Before you jump and call the Prime Minister liar and the system liar and the numbers liar, what you need to understand is what it is that they are checking. There's a large
Why-
category of people. A large category of people in this country. You do not just check who over 18 and who under 18. You not just check who employed and who not employed. There's more to that than what meets the eye. And before you judge, you need to find out exactly what and what they're checking to get to the 20,000 first of all, and to get to the 3.3. And if you don't understand something, don't jump and call the leader of the country, our leader, a liar, and don't say don't know what I'm talking about. Please don't. I'm not going to put up with that disrespect. I'm a Prime Minister. I just tell you.
Mr. Earl, what are you calculating? Give me the base of your calculation.
Hello?
Yeah, what is starting point?
Yeah,
Give me
okay.
starting point. What's the base? The basis of your calculation? We are check.
You think we get cut off a while ago? No,
You laugh,
let me sort about. Let me sort. Let me
explained to you a while ago. Hold on. She explained to you a while ago, and you still say something totally contrary to what she just said. So obviously you never understand what she said. So what are you saying?
Let me sort what she said. Let me sort what she just said a while ago. Me didn't hear because me get cut off a while ago. question. I never get
So
the
you
last
can't
part.
call
of
premise
it.
a liar. She say you can't call premise a liar if you're not calculating the numbers when they put forward. The data.
All right.
You're not
So the
using
first
data.
thing me I say.
Are you
Yeah.
using the
The
data?
first thing.
Are you using the data for starting to make your point?
Yeah, man. The first thing me I do
Alright.
is make sure know say our language is a little bit strong there when she say liar. I think she should use something like me not tell her if you use, but I think misleading would be a better
No, she say you are the premise a liar.
Right. So yeah, but the liar thing they're too strong, man. You lose
But
too
I
much
use
strong
him a
argument.
liar. But I use him a
Language.
liar.
Yeah, so I never use those words. I can say misleading. I think that
Alright,
misleading would be a better word, more appropriate
No,
word.
but Earl, the word that you used when Squitty read to you what he's seen on Google, you said that is not true. And if something is not true, sir, if something is not true, it is a lie. And if you're calling it a lie, you're calling the leader of my country a liar. That is what you're saying, because he is the leader. He put the information out there. These were his words, and as a result, you called my prime minister a liar. So let me repeat what I said to you earlier.
My prime
Do
minister.
not call. Listen to me. Let me
My prime
repeat.
minister.
You said you never heard.
Yeah.
And a man that speaks over somebody else will never learn. Allow me to speak and then you can speak. I said, do not call the leader of this country, my prime minister, Andrew Michael Holness. Do not call him a liar. Unless you understand what he's doing, unless you have all the facts, unless you have done your research, do not call my prime minister a liar. I do not appreciate it. That's what I said.
Yeah. All right. So me, I'm not responsible for your feelings. I am responsible for my feelings. And this Mr. Holdings is my prime minister too. And if him talk something misleading as a Jamaican, me have to talk about it. Me not just suck it up like anybody else. So I mean that. That I mean.
But he did not say anything that is misleading. You simply don't understand. So you need to go and get the knowledge. And after you get the knowledge, you realize that he was not misleading anybody.
Me have too much. No, me
My
have
prime
too much,
minister was
man.
not misleading anybody, sir.
Yeah,
You don't
me have too
understand
much.
what
Hear
you
me
read. So get your facts
Hear me now.
straight.
Hear me now.
We are
Hear me
on the
now.
live
Hear me
with
now.
you right now, and you cannot explain to us what the
Yeah.
facts are. You cannot explain
alright.
where you get your numbers. So
Alright,
how
me
dare
go.
you call the prime minister a liar when you don't even understand
now.
what you're talking about?
All right, so hear me now. You see the way all my things set up, you know, my headspace. Now I go hold everything, all information. I'm not near my information right now. What me have right now.
If your headspace can't hold information, you not have no jurisdiction to say the prime minister now come a liar. You can't judge the prime minister when your headspace can't hold information. Sir. You have to bring it come against the prime minister.
Let me finish. Finish what I say now.
No, quick question.
Before you come in with questions.
Well, no, one second.
No, you can't. No, finish what I say.
Just 2 seconds.
Nah,
1 second.
man. You're going to get your 2 seconds.
No,
Let me
you
finish.
ask a question. Let me just ask you a quick
No,
question.
you're going to throw me off, man.
No, me not throw you off. Me I said to you, say, oh, you say something misleading and you not have your argument or your evidence. Let me ask you.
So where you come but in, and I try explain to the lady. I try explain to the lady, you know, and you come but in now. Then look, you must have done long time, you know,
Vegas, the man tell us them HPS can't hold information.
So hear me now.
Vegas, the man tell us them HPS can't hold information.
Me,
Right
I
now,
know.
it's gone, you know.
No, me, I know computer, and me, I know, so me write down.
Oh, so where you say the man a mislead, you say it not true, and you not have nothing
No,
to
you might in your bedroom where are somewhere comfortable, where you can, where.
Yeah, missed the point. If you say something and me say to you, say, not true, that means I may have the information readily to say, yo, see the information here is not true.
All right, so me work with you. Now work with you for tonight, yeah? But me I go come back.
Yeah, come back when you have your facts now.
Yeah, man. My facts, the information when me get up there.
Yeah. In your information.
You get me?
You can't
Yeah, man.
debunk
So,
something. You
me
can't
I
debunk
work with
something. You can't
I
debunk.
work with
No, I know I work with it. But you can't debunk something on a platform, a public platform, and you
Yeah.
have the facts to support it.
Yeah, but it's something for debate, man. It's something for debate.
No, but you have to have your information readily. Because you make a strong statement in the yes.
All right. All right. Squitty, hear me now, Squitty.
Yeah.
Hear me now. I want to clarify something with the people them were out of the workforce and now look no work. That is a big problem in our country, you know. Big old something, you know. Big something.
Why
And-
them not
and-
look no work?
And Squitty.
Because some of them are chop. Because some of them are
And
chop.
Squitty.
And some of them don't want to farm.
Squitty, you know, say, them things that lead up to a whole heap of things in our country with regards to crime and violence.
Yeah.
When people
We are
decide.
well aware.
Some of them.
But
I'm
Yeah.
asking you, Earl. I'm
So
asking
may I
you,
say,
Earl.
hold on no. So may
Tell
I
us
say,
why the people them don't want to work.
why them no
a
want?
whole heap of, I can come out and definitively give you one particular reason.
Mr. Earl, you know the
Alright.
But hear me now.
Hold on.
Hold on the Vegas.
So we have to think about, so we have to think about the import workers. We have to think about import
Hold on the
workers.
Vegas. Him saying can't think about one reason. Give it the one.
No, may I say, there is no one silver bullet now for
Alright.
all of them. It's a whole, it's a range
You
of
can't
things.
identify none. Hold on there now.
Right.
You can't identify none. Let me identify
Let me tell you one.
something.
No, let me tell you one.
You just say you can't identify none.
The low, man say they now work for certain money.
Alright, hold on now. Let me clarify that part for you now. I see them ball in my bed fiance.
Yeah.
A man say now work for certain money.
Yeah. Them
How
not certain
can
all-
you? Hold on there no man. Me tell you already say two people can't talk at a time.
Yeah.
How is it that you don't want to work for certain money? So, you go to school and drop out of high school and don't get a certificate, but you feel like say you feel get the same pay where one, let's say whom they use as example as a lawyer get. You
No,
hear
man.
say lawyer
No,
pay.
no,
Hold on there,
no.
man. Brother,
No.
allow me to talk, please. That's why I'm gonna have a conversation with you for a while. You know.
I go down the wrong road, listen.
No, man, I'm not going down the wrong road. I'm
Well,
not.
She can't. They the bunker now. Hold on, Earl.
I'll
Make
let
sure
you
make her
finish.
point. Make sure make her
How
point.
can you, most of the times when you hear a man say, him now work for certain money, if you ask him, do you have the qualification for the bigger money, him don't have it. Let me
No.
finish now. Let me finish now.
Not
Let me
all
finish
the
now.
time.
Let me hear some other reasons why people don't want to work. Some of them don't want to work, right?
Lazy.
For one, to get up every morning from 6 o'clock, them can't do it. Because them can't get up out of them bed until 10. And them might tell you straight up so them can't wake so early.
Right.
Yeah? The second reason is, as you say, them don't want certain money. Them don't want certain money because what? They believe that money must come easy.
Yeah.
Them not in the hard labor in order
Right.
to get money.
Right.
Them not believe in it. The next reason I find is simply bad mind. Bad mind. And next man fi have it. Them fi have it, but the next man not fi have it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying to you. How is
bad
it that
mind.
you can name man? Me not even gonna put woman in it. How you can name man?
Yeah.
Man, but feel as if you're not fi work. As
Yeah.
a
Woman in
man.
night. Woman in
As
night
a
too, you know.
man.
No,
As
woman
a
in night
man.
too.
Listen to me. You hear me say a while ago? Me never said them not in night.
Okay.
I
Alright.
said, how can you be a man and get up every morning and think it is easier to sit down on a corner and dig out your hand nickel and drink
Yeah, we not
cool
agree with
and
you.
rum where you never
We burn
buy,
that.
where you never
We burn out
work
that.
for. You never work for it. You never earn it. But you can sit down on the corner and drink it and smoke it off a next man earning because I beg you it and you say you're a man.
We want
It
to
no
get rid
matter
of
how
them
small
people.
the dollar is, you're supposed to go out and earn it. Because you want to see girl pitney on road, you want grind off people girl pitney, you want
Yeah.
baby, and pitney supposed to get maintained. Then we are peer name brand. Them boy you me a talk about a peer name brand them wear. Peer,
No,
peer clothes.
no.
And them, you say me done? Them wear pure expensive clothes. And them father and them sister and brother them now ask them say, where you get the money to buy so much clothes? You know where they get it from? Thief and pickpocket and murder.
No.
That is where them get it from. And them not like
them
work. Cause them not like work. You see, just like you don't know what numbers them, you assume some numbers when you talk. When me talk, me not having numbers them neither. But I'm talking of what I see.
The chopping and then them chop down each other.
Miss Chin, I love you for that. I love you for that, Miss Chin. Because you see how you now come in my camp now, Miss Chin. At some point in anybody discussion, you know, they're going to reach a point when you have to do like what you do and me do as you. Just to make the argument flow. You get me? And me understand, so me not go shoot you down on that. You get me? Because you have a variety of people.
Mr. Earl, that number that you're talking about, there is no such thing. That don't even exist. You know why? Because there is nowhere you go when you stop looking for work to tabulate that. Where do you go to write that down? Who do you call and say, I am no longer looking for work? That number don't exist, sir. And that's not calculated when they're calculating the unemployment rate. You understand? That's not how the science works.
All right, so hear me now. Let me explain again how the numbers come out. Brother, it's simple, you know, hard to work out, you know, rocket science. You just want to have two numbers. Two numbers give you the number, you know. The employable people in the country.
Just told you that it is not only those two numbers to be assumed. You cannot work off of, listen to me now, sir, you cannot just work off the amount of adults and the amount that are employed and unemployed. It is more to that. And again, if you don't have your facts, stop talking about it because you don't know what you're saying.
No.
You cannot just minus, sir. You cannot just minus 1.8 from 1.2, you're not reach.
No. Miss Chin, hold on there. This is like how Earl now have facts now. More ask him something where he can't think about. Give me your thought about the school bus then.
But one second before we move quickly, you know where I get the information from? Miss Chin, you know where I get the information from? Guess where I get the information from?
Where?
Caution them, man.
Backside.
Alright.
Who names so?
Alright, Earl, we're going to pretend like say, you know. Let's move on to West City, I say. Talk to about the school bus.
Some opinion. Earl.
Yeah.
Give me your opinion about the school bus then.
Alright. So my opinion about the school bus here now is that it wasn't thought out properly. It wasn't a well thought out policy.
Well,
school bus for children. Eh?
Why no?
Yeah, I say school bus for children is always a good thing because right now we have school bus run a place for children, you know. That is being subsidized by the government. So it's always a good thing. But it's not enough. The next thing again too is that when you set up a school bus system, it has to be well thought out. A whole heap of things have to go put in the thing before you make decision. And the quality, the buses cannot maneuver the deep rural area of the country. All right. So they will now have to work in tandem with the regular operators that can traverse those areas.
So let me
finish. Let me finish now.
Hold on, let me cut you there, sir. You say yes. Can traverse railway. You know, say three different kind of bus, three different size. Look at the short one and the long one and the medium one.
Yeah, man.
Then the short one I go maneuver them even we are talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no matter how short those buses are, there are certain places that only cars.
Anyway, can't go that can't go, man.
Quickly, let me finish.
Hold on. Let me interject if you don't mind. Let me correct you on something, Earl.
Me that one finish, man.
Earl, the intention of the buses was not to go and take school picnic from their yard out of their mother and father bed and put them in a bus. That was not the point. The point was to make traversing easier for the children. Now, there are situations whereby children will be picked up on the main road and go to school. It may be a situation whereby the children, some of them will probably have to take a taxi, go out on the main road, and then them get picked up.
So I
Listen, tap it, hold on. People live back a God, turn left under one big mango tree, when not even taxi can go for them.
Yeah.
And that is because parents choose to go capture land and live in a hills and gullies and valleys. Now when that happens, the parents then have to figure out if them are going to walk with them picnic, go up the hill, down the hill, around the corner in order to go meet a taxi to go up on the main road, or if they will have to go with their children to where the main road is so that they can take a bus. The intention was not to work a freaking miracle.
Right. So
My question to you is,
no,
when
don't question
you
me.
say,
Let me talk about you as a first before you question me. Hear what me as a first. Cause me take a question, but more I say something pertaining to what you say now. So Squitty asked me a question, and me I say it was not that I premise no one the discussion to go off. It was not thought out properly.
so
And
when you say it was not thought out properly, what is it that you expected? That's the question that I asked.
All right. So
What is it
what
you
me I say
expected
now
to
is
happen?
that, yeah man, so hear me now. So hear me now. The minister, the minister and other persons in the society that are calling, you know, say one big thing are going in our country, you know, with the taxi and the bus people, you know, where them accept.
Just go to answer the question. What do you say?
Yeah man,
Answer the question.
yeah man, them label them all of the taxi people them as rapists and this and that and we know that Jamaica has some very decent taxi men out there. The majority, 90% are maybe more than that, 95 upwards are very, very, just like crime and violence, you know. It's just a few little handful of people out there cause problem in our country, you know. Most Jamaicans are hard working.
Yes.
So here, no me only a refight man. So when you know Miss and not remember when you know bring up the taxi men them in it now, that is what the plan should have been, to encompass them in the whole of the project so that the thing can work properly. And that is where I said it wasn't thought out properly. So instead of labeling the taxi men them as rapists.
But listen to me. Not tell no lie upon the government, because nobody in government never call our taxi man a rapist. Nobody never said that, so not tell lie upon government. You would have heard it on social media that people said it. But that don't mean say government label nobody as nothing. And nobody excluded taxi man from nothing either. Nobody never said taxi man not to continue run. Nobody never said taxi man cannot continue to carry them.
A piece of shocking information, Ms. Chin.
Information that did not happen.
But a piece of shocking information from the DPP.
The buses are there to make the children's lives easier. Let us be realistic, sir. I have a talk because I have a 14-year-old who are at high school. So I have a right to talk.
Miss Chin,
Let us be realistic.
Miss Chin, but what he's saying there about less than 5% on him nonsense here, won't get the information because
Me not pay that no mind. You realize I may have skip through that part of the life, I don't hear it. Because that part is utter rubbish. You have to assume numbers.
I can't see. Well, I'm bossy. Are you a taxi driver, Earl? Are you a taxi driver?
You are later going to ask me some question, you know.
Yeah, man, I will know you're not like that question.
No, man, me don't want to disclose. Whether I'm a taxi man or not. Yeah.
Hold on, Earl.
Yeah.
Are your father near one me?
You don't know who name so. Squitty, hear me now, Squitty. That
No,
that one.
earlier now.
Squitty, remember you asked
Earlier
more
now.
question, you know, Squitty. I'm more finish, you
Earlier,
know.
but you can't finish, and my statement, my point never finished. I was
What you
saying
say?
to you,
Yeah.
I was saying to you that nobody did say anything bad about taxi man. Nobody
Yeah, man.
never said. Nobody never said taxi man no serve them purpose. Nobody never said taxi man cannot carry picnic. Nobody never said anything bad about them. The
No.
buses were here. Listen to me. The buses are here to make
Yeah.
parents' lives easier and children lives easier.
Yeah,
If you notice the other
money.
day, you would have seen
Yeah.
a video circulating on TikTok with a little girl going to school in a wheelchair, and they put her in the
Yeah.
bus. No taxi
Yeah,
man
yeah.
now do that. Taxi
man.
now do that.
Well on,
Okay,
well on.
well on, man. Taxi now do that, right? And
Yeah.
next thing is, taxi man are gonna charge you fare where them want charge instead of the
Yeah.
right fare. That can't
Alright.
work. And
Alright.
next thing is that a taxi man are gonna pick up a picnic when him feel like after I'm done carry the big people them, because the picnic fare can't work. So them carry the big people them and left the picnic them to stand up out a road. And when you look,
Big
picnic reach
one,
up
yeah.
5, 6 o'clock in the night because them not ready to carry them yet. On top of it, you do have the pedophiles. Well, we not pretend as if them not exist. You do
Yeah.
have the pedophiles who are gonna take where people girl picnic. When you look at
Right.
the coaster bus them, if you look on my status, on my page, you'll see a video on it. You have bus drivers will drive the coasters with taxi man them too. We have the loud, nasty, dirty thinking music them are blasting at the pit of them ears. When
Yeah.
them fear go home at evening time in a piece. When you look, the girl pit of them cut out them pockets and round
Yeah.
the back seat, and them and boy are grind round there. When you
Yeah,
look, conductor and girl are
Yeah.
there was a video one time for I don't remember I think something another mountain I believe with both 4 conductor boy with one
Yeah.
little girl round her back. So when we come in with these buses for the safety of our children, you cannot have a problem with it, sir, and say it wasn't thought out properly. Simply
Yeah.
because taxi man are gonna carry less. Rubbish
No.
chat.
No, I never tell you, I never come up with no argument and say taxi man are careless. I didn't say that. I'm
But
saying,
you said
well,
it wasn't thought out
well,
properly, and the reason
right,
you gave was
right.
taxi.
right. Let me tell you, and I did say it. I'm saying that we have a transport system already in place with buses and taxis. And it is, I think, very
Remember,
unreasonable.
say the rural bus. You know, have the big bus them in the rural. And the rural.
Yes, we have buses in rural, man. All the schools, them in my parish, have buses where carry people to school and from school. Huh?
No, some nights I'm making our background. How far night?
Yeah, me here.
I'm a buckle with a drink water with ice.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
You see how me make you get up and all drink water. It's a good thing tonight. Squitty, she done gone a bed and left the life, you know.
So Basil, what is your parish?
I come past with your life all the while. You're not so
What is
good.
Yeah, man.
What is your
Well,
parish
you're
bus that
a
carry
bit too
children?
early, man.
Hello?
Eh?
What is your parish where there's a school bus for children?
Not a school bus, several school buses.
Which parish?
Several.
Which parish?
You try time me down, you know. I'm going to bust you up on that one. Yeah. The parish, the lovely parish of Galchester.
First of all, me I go stop you right there, so no. Let me tell you this. I don't think it is right for us to be having a conversation with somebody with the simplest of questions him cannot answer. Coming out talk to no alien. There's nothing Vegas asked you that is so
Let me not answer him a while ago.
that you can't give a simple answer. That is
Quickly,
the only
me
thing
not
you
answer.
answered.
Answer him.
That is the only thing you answered.
The Manchester.
Yeah, man.
I heard him say
That is-
Manchester. I heard it. I
That
heard
is a
it.
start. That is a start. Maybe
We not
we
beg no
will
start
get
from
through.
us there. But Earl, we not beg no start from you. We not
Well,
supposed
let's
to
just
beg no
Central
start from you.
Manchester. About Central
Somebody's having a
Manchester.
conversation with you. Which constituency you vote? Your answer.
Central
I don't get
Manchester.
what the big deal is.
All right.
You
No
know,
make we go back. No make we.
which constituency you vote?
No make we go. No make we go back this. So make we move on from the Manchester party.
No man, you and them one talk, man. Me I ask question and if you can't answer me,
Hold on. I could put somebody. I could talk to some other people when I talk it. Hold on there. Navi,
So you want
Earl, don't move, man. Just stay there. If I know you will come at 1 me, you know, can't think 1 me or your father. Hold on. Navi. Navi.
You say you was quitting.
Yes,
You will 1 me, say. That's what I say your father. Don't say you say what happened. You say you was quitting, and that's 1 me time. And your father. Navi.
yes.
Yeah, go on, talk. Your time.
No.
Rick, you know you want to talk, Rick. You soon get a box here.
Oh,
Then
so
Navi go on.
I was gonna ask you, what Bishop asked you, what was the well thought out about the school bus system? But I want to ask him if the 20,000 taxi men and kids were well thought out, because if the school bus system is not a well thought out plan, then how is 20,000 kids traveling by taxi is a well thought out plan when that is not alleviating the factors that the government is trying to, which is kids going to school and kids having safety going to school? Because listen, in those 20,000 kids, so per se, you have a household with 5 kids, and the mother can't afford for not one of them going to school. And then she have to hear say she have to go to school with sign up for all of them something there. It doesn't waste time when the bus is going to be on the road and the 5 kids can just jump on the bus at daytime and come to and from school. So that's not so the 20,000 taxi men, and that's not alleviating the factors that surrounding the safety and kids going to school.
Alright.
Because,
So,
because sir, I want you to explain to me how is that going to for the concern of safety and kids going to school regularly, how that is going to help the parents. If you is every child in that household gonna be able to benefit from the 2,500 a week? Because I'm sure if she go to school and try to put each kid on and then run the system and say that she already have one kid, I'm gonna say, what about other people? And the school bus system will not seek to identify anybody. We don't care. You just go to school, you pay $50 and go to and from school. You might not have to go through the whole hassle of going to school so people can identify you to say your mother can't afford to send you to school.
Another thing in a
Not
Navy.
anymore.
Another thing in a Navy, in everything you need to have structure. There needs to be structure. There needs to be a legal way of doing things. When
And I just
you
want
have
to
a
say-
taxi man, when you have taxi no legality to it, they're not held accountable. When the bus drivers are on the road, these new buses are put out there. These are not just random bus drivers driving buses.
Yes. So can I just say something?
Everything is tracked.
bus them,
The speed
bus
of the
them
bus
not so
is
new.
tracked.
Bus them not so new at all.
Can I say something,
Alright.
listening? And a
Shut up.
second
Oh,
thing,
shut up, Bobo.
you know that
The speed of the bus is being tracked.
you know that how Jamaica is, right? And the vetting and the process of these taxi men. Listen to me. You know how Jamaica is when it comes down to people, nepotism and links and these things. How am I
Now
going
you
to
know what
be sure?
continue.
How am I going to be sure that these taxi men were properly vetted? Because people can put in them friends into position knowing that they have a track record of sexual deviance against children or sexual deviance against anybody or have a certain type of criminal record, knowing that people always try to beat the system and put in loopholes and put in these things.
But which taxi man is going to take $2,500?
Family member of
When
mine,
it
right?
way more than that, sir.
A family member of mine, yeah. The first day she started, the taxi man, after I'm done, let off the people and pick up first, and she had last one night taxi. They book a barricade and night taxi and make sure to go down on him. Never, she totally get no justice. She not remember him. One night pan and make sure to go down on him. First day you. You see, when we come chat off on the mouth and talk about taxi this and taxi that, the DPP put forward a report that between 40 to 50% of the grave cases for children 12 to 16 years old, were taxi drivers accused of doing it. 40 to 50%.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this,
Sick,
Vegas.
brother. You're sick.
My daughter goes to My daughter goes to a prominent high school. I think everybody must know by now because Jerry Bryan they put up my picture with my picnic. My daughter goes to Glenmere High, and I do not, under any circumstances, put my picnic in no taxi for go school. And she are going at third farm and she never take a taxi to school. She never
Alright.
jump on a bus. She don't know
Alright.
how it go. I pay one van will only carry Glenmere children around. I pay
Alright.
every week to carry my picnic to school because I'm afraid of them taxi man here. Them are
Yeah.
demons. Not
Yeah.
only that, you know, guys, you know, see how them drive.
Yeah.
You see the speed where they drive with. You see the reckless behavior. Them are smoke, them are drink, and them not clear. Vegas like a
Sir,
music.
sir.
Them are smoke, them are drink, and top right, them are look off your picnic them.
In a
They
taxi.
cannot be trusted. Oh, you mean,
Which part of Jamaica that go on?
Earl? Hey, remember
Taxi I drive with picnic and a smoke and drink.
Yes, Earl. Yes, Earl.
Are you dumb? Which world are you living in?
You know,
What do you
here
mean,
me
which
say
part
me
of
live.
Jamaica?
Manchester me live. Me
Let
never
me back
hear
up
about
that man.
that.
Not tell me like from
You
Manchester,
know
man.
the consequences.
Wait. You know that Manchester has one of the highest crash rates for students in transportation. So how are you
Tell him,
saying
tell
this?
him.
Manchester has one of the highest crash rates for students going
Yeah,
to
man.
and traversing from school. And
Read the
that's-
comment
Yeah, man.
section. Here's
Yeah,
somebody
man.
that
Yeah,
tell us
man.
right at Williamsfield. Read the comment section.
So I think as a Manchester native,
Hear me now?
you shouldn't be against protective and safety for children when it comes on
Yeah, man. Hold on
transportation.
now. Hold on.
Because many children in
hold on.
Manchester have lost their lives because
Yeah, I hear you, young miss.
Dead
Hello?
because of reckless taxi driving.
I hear you, young miss. I hear you, and I hear the concern in your voice. And I had two lovely daughters that has gone through school and college and everything, and so I would want all students to traverse the road, go school, get where them forget, and safely. Safety are my thing. There's no one that knows. Anyone will know me knows that safety are my thing. So when I go around the road and feel say we want reckless people for
Okay, so I'm
a
confused.
drive.
Hold on
You
there,
get
Earl.
me?
I'm confused.
So hear me now.
Hold on. Somebody
Well,
asked you a
confused
question.
now.
No, let me finish now. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Somebody in the chat asked you a question. Them ask you what you call not new. They say most of them not new.
Yeah, the school buses not the JUTC buses. They are not new.
We know say use bus.
Right. So someone said new buses a short while ago.
No, sir, nobody.
Let me ask you. Listen, man.
Yeah,
Well,
someone
that's-
did
you're
say that.
confused.
That's why. Yeah,
Earl,
someone did
something
say
you
new
when you
buses.
confuse me when me want clarity pan. So the
Yeah,
thing that you said that I want clarity on before you move on, you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that you want to see the safety of these children because you have children that go through school. So my
Yeah, not-
question to you is that I am not understanding. You want safety
Right,
for the
no.
children. Well, and then
No,
let
it's
me
easy
see
to
if you
understand.
No, I am
Easy,
going to
easy.
ask the question so you clear it up for me. A
Yeah,
bus that comes in that has wheelchair assistance at the back.
Yeah.
A bus that has a stop thing that comes out when the
Yeah,
bus stops.
yeah.
A bus that has lower fare for children. A bus that has drivers that are screened,
Yeah.
police record and everything before they can drive
Yeah.
the buses. A bus that has a camera that they are being monitored at all times as to where the bus goes. A bus that has tracking device. A bus that can tell you how fast the bus is going. Because there's a speed limit as to which they must go. Do you
Yeah.
want a safer bus than that?
All right.
No, your answer, yes or no. You want a
I'm
safer
not
bus
sure.
than that?
I am not sure if there's a safer bus than what you just explained a short while ago.
Thank you
What
very
I
much.
can
So
say-
if that is the safest method,
No,
if
let me
that is
finish.
the safest method, what are you looking
Yeah,
for?
let me finish. What I can say though is that I would want to stick to the premise that I have started on, and that is it was not well thought out because
So
when
with
you
those
start
8
to-
things that I said to you just now,
No,
you
hold on.
still don't think it was properly thought out?
No, hold on, no. Because you have discourse taking place now. With the taxi men and the other bus men that are currently in the system.
You will always have this person. That is
Right.
never
No,
something
hold
that
on,
is
no.
going to change. Because you can't please everybody in a life. So some
Right.
taxi man best provide okay and what?
But some
No,
of these
I don't- no,
have
no,
stated
no.
that they don't take school children.
No,
So they're
no.
probably with my
Alright,
child.
hold
No,
on,
I know so, no, I know so,
Hold on, Earl.
yeah.
You allow your daughter to take a school bus?
Eh?
When the school bus come in September morning, you're going to make a pretty then go on it?
No, unfortunately, we not go have anyone at that age to deal with it. Them, my youth, them gone, I work on them own, you know, go college and everything.
Oh, them
And
good
them
already.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, man, they ain't good.
That's
man.
why you're in a business.
No,
Kerry did one come up. Take up Kerry. Me can't stay as I listen to her.
Oh, so you want to hear your back?
no, hear me now,
Yeah,
speak it.
Early B, early B, early B, early B. Yeah, man,
Pretty,
silent. Early B.
Hold on. Check. Mic check. Yo. Hold on.
Now come down here now. Now come down
No,
here.
no, you come
Hold
down
on,
here, man,
don't
because
come
we
down
want
here,
question
man. Go and check them
here.
two box here. Hold on now. Them two brothers in there before we start up. Jonah and Benny. Jonah. Hello, Jonah. Jonah, mute your mic. We're going to take him out. Ben.
Yeah, man.
Benton.
Pretty. Tomorrow be forward. Pretty, me forward tomorrow, yeah?
Early B, don't run here, man. We want you going because we want a question, you ask you something. So can you stay for another 5 minutes, please?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes.
Alright, so I want to ask him, you say every...
Yes, sir.
Alright, hold on the Navi. I beg you a minute, please. You say every school in Manchester have a bus. I overheard you say that. Did I hear right or wrong?
No, yeah, I think you overheard. I said most. No, someone said one bus, and I said no. There are several buses in Manchester.
All right, good. We overhear that.
Several.
The other thing too, in terms of the school bus, the transportation system that is currently in place, are you telling me that is structured and effective enough to carry those children to school?
No.
So are you trying to tell me that that's current system that is being proposed? That I'm here. You also hear you say you're a man who believes deeply in safety. Here is a bus. Here are the buses that are being introduced. Same used vehicle like the used taxi and the coaster them when me hear you talk about. With seat belt, with the children them sit down under them.
We go through this already, you know, with the lady.
Hold on, sir. I never hear you. You're supposed to know who you are talking to, you know. So
Yeah.
So, it's kind of amazing to see you're there somewhere with so much labor right there. But so anyhow, you say you're a man.
Now listen to man there, yes, Quitty.
Who deem in safety, right? You say you're into safety. Are you trying to tell me that the children who are traveling in these coastal buses without seat belts, the other thing without a system where you can track where your children are, is better than the system that is going to be introduced September morning, sir?
No, not in their current state, but they can be retrofitted.
No, then we actually have buses that are retrofit right now to suit the system to lift the transportation of our children to a higher level. What is the problem that you have with it, sir?
Right. So all we are saying now is that the same bus them where you say unsafe when I no seatbelt and camera and tracking system. Them they are 1, 2 for put in a bus them man. Simple retrofitting. But the point when me want to make though is
but then you know, hold on,
Yeah.
Hold on, let's stop it. But remember now, you know, these are designated to just transport children. The other bus them not designated for that have a dance all over town. And is a dog and is a crabbing and also me just land and then I give you your free run. Also it's a crabbing a bar situation. We did a man them a go a grapple if we get for them grapple to make sure so they meet them target. Wherein these buses will be structured to know that yes, me gonna carry the children and that is only what it is also going to do. In closing, it is economically beneficial to the parents.
Yeah man.
It is economically beneficial. But one next place, I only hope you answer your phone when me call you, so we flesh this out. All right, sir. Midland, right there.
Kitty, why would you want to
Come on, have your file here, sir.
My brother that you know, him know that we respect him,
Yeah,
man.
man,
Our
man,
political
man.
views differ.
Yes, man. As soon as
Yo,
I
yo.
tell you tell me how we
Yo,
have
Squitty. Squitty. Squitty.
we have your file, man. We have your file.
Squitty. Our good file him off there. Him can tell you.
Yeah, where we have your file? We have your file.
Big up yourself, Early Bill. Enough respect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. Bless up, my boy.
Yeah, man. I run your file, man.
Alright, so Squitty, hear me now. Come have a cut still, you know. But me
No,
for...
no cut that, man. Well,
Well,
it
I want to talk to you, you know.
Well, on there, before me him come in, hear what me I say now. Still, I want to clarify something just before me cut in a minute. All right. So the first premise when me come on the live can talk about is about the school bus thing. The question we asked me is it was not thought out properly. The other part when me I go talk about tomorrow night now is the accountability part of it, which I am a taxpayer. From me born and start and leave school and I work, me I pay tax all the days of my life. So hear me now, Squid. I want accountability with regards to these buses, and that is what large majority of Jamaicans are asking about the numbers.
Stop telling Powie.
Tomorrow,
But then you know, Early Bill come with manufactured passport actual
Stop
passport.
telling Powie. Stop telling the Jamaican people.
Go left, man. Stand right back. Boy, come back here.
Tomorrow.
Hold on, Squiddy. Good night, Mr. Early, evening. Mr. Early,
Evening.
Squiddy, me just asked you to come up because me want Mr. Earl. But here one now, Mr. Earl.
Yeah.
Me not gonna be available tomorrow night, so me I beg you 1 minute. Let me say something on way. I say, come on. I want to ask you a question, and me I listen to you for a little while. I mean, I think you're unreasonable. I just think you protect your party. And anybody will defend the PNP, for the people that don't defend the PNP, them lose their mind until they stop, then come right back.
Yeah.
And I think say that I reach right now. But here, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you. I'm going to say something to you, which is most important for those who are listening. Average life of a coaster in Jamaica now, especially those who are on Spanish Town, to Harpatry and Clarendon, Kingston, the average age of them are 18 to 22 years.
Yeah.
The average age of one car in Jamaica, we are run taxi. Even though you might see some of them clean, I use vehicle them, the average age of between 5
Yeah, man, big up.
14 years. No.
Between what?
Between 5 to 14 years. If a man just take a probe up for the man at the used car mart, it may be 5 or 6 years already. And he might have it for a couple more years. So the one them when he did it already, about 14 years, but the one when him just take off at the mart might be 5-6 years. Now, these vehicles, let me talk about the Probox and the AD wagon. Anytime the man...
AR wagon.
Yeah, AR wagon. Yeah, my like my go in AR wagon. Anytime you see them a country, I can school picnic. 10 in the trunk, 15 upon the back seat, and 4 in front.
I am gone.
Him no want hear them a common sense conversation.
Well, him father there, you know, one knee.
In job.
Yeah, him no want hear them something. Yeah,
Father
because
there, you know.
I go break it down now, and him no want hear.
Like something father, one knee.
Yeah, for the purpose, good evening, one day. For the purpose of those, hold on there. Yeah, for the purpose of those who are still listening.
Yeah, respect one knee, big up.
Yeah, for the purpose of those who are still listening, I don't see what kind of argument the People's National people will have sense and we have a brain that works in this country. Because there's no way you can tell me, say, one pro box with them tough, 15 and 18, they go pick me in and a out and bad van road. When it crash, you hear say 10 injured and 3 dead and them something there. It cannot be safe. No. Earl said something earlier, you know, that the taxi thing came up in the conversation, like the government introduced the taxi thing. It is the PNP that talk about taxi man.
I'll know the government not talk about no taxi man. The government said that they are introducing a rural school bus system. And it surprised everybody when PNP jump out and say, all right, we're going to find 20,000 taxi man to carry a school picnic. Oh, 20,000 taxi man to go carry 20,000.
No, I'm not saying 20,000 taxi man. 20,000 kids are going to try with 20,000 picnic fund.
Yeah, but how that I go,
20,000 family.
Yeah, how that I go? How that I go? Because you see that is sense, you know, you see talking the thing is so nice and juicy, you know, but how that I go work. So the point I didn't really want to make to Earl is that it just no matters out. Now, when them could win the battle, that the buses were going to be appreciated by rural parents in Jamaica, them turned upon the money that was set to be spent. Here what Earl just said a while, you can put in tracker and you can put in camera in a coaster. Okay. But the government said them if some of my buses come with camera, Squitty, you know that. I mean know how you know that. I mean I know if you tell them Squitty say he's a bus driver, you know about the bus thing.
Yeah.
And understand how the bus thing go.
Yeah, but not school bus, city bus.
Yeah, me know, man. Me know your thing. But you see, it just not coherent and it don't make no sense. But you want me to tell you something, Squitty? What the people who are listening here must take note of. The people who are fighting the most stridently against the Jamaica rural school bus system where the yellow bus never come from America are Jamaicans who live in America. And let me tell you something, those Jamaicans who are still here listening. I know a lot of the Jamaicans who still live in America. We still have school-age picnic. And me can bet you know, every morning at the same bus them go wait out of them gate and outside them apartment building to put them picnic on to go to school. The same buses. No make them fool you know. The very same buses, you see them turn up in a colder winter time. I wait pan to come on top of them foot and put the picnic them pan.
Yes.
These people are just wicked and cruel because they know
Very same buses.
that this is going to be a life changer.
But what age bus is?
Hold on, one
age?
Mr. One Me, Mr. One Me,
Age.
Mr. One
What
Me,
age bus is?
Mr. One Me.
Hold on.
Man, for that, Mr. One Me, the buses that are in
Hold
Jamaica,
on, one me.
the buses that the government are buying from the United States of America are the same age where Canada buy them from the United States of America, the same age where Honduras, the same age where Costa Rica, the same age where Antigua, the same age where Bermuda buy them from America. 8 to 10 years old. 8 and 10 year old. Canada just buy some 8 and 10 year old.
One of the bus. One of the bus.
Let me talk. 8 and 10 year
16 year old.
One me.
16 years old.
8 and 10 year old.
16 year old. 16 year old.
Too much
One
PNP Kool-Aid. That's why you come here and chat foolishness. 8 and 10 year old is the average age. Wanna stop it, man? It is a
Every
disgrace.
developing country in the world is using these.
It is a disgrace. The thing when we see now do.
From 16 and year old go.
Kid man, wherever you get that information from, carry it, go back there so.
No, but if every developing country in the world using the same bus that we are using in
Even
Jamaica.
Canada buy the bus them 10-year-old from
First
America.
of all.
So why we buy the bus
First of all.
10-year-old and it's a problem?
First of all, these buses don't pass no approval standard. The government skip that.
All right. How you come by your information? Can you sound like you really can make a sense?
One me. Oh, you know that. Oh, you know one me.
How did you know that?
You know that.
They were manufactured to carry children. They were made for that.
Remember, say,
One me. That
company.
one me know everything.
The company
No, for that's what
the
they want
company
to
will
evidence
bring
the
the
proof
buses
the bus
them.
they've never
The company will
retrofit.
bring the company them. Don't have no license to bring them in. So it's a corruption.
One me. Hold on, don't go laugh. Hold
The
on.
company will bring in the buses them.
Hold on, I'm going to laugh early, man. It's too early. Hold
Hold on, Squitty. Before me leave, because I really want to talk to. So before me leave,
Yeah.
Let me encourage you. Hold on, one me I talk.
Hold on, one me, man. Hold on.
Let me
Look
encourage
how
you.
long you talk. Look how long you talk. Mike,
And
you
if
talk
you
no,
can't
brother.
determine how long me talk.
I'm not sure about one me. Hold on, Mr. Man.
Because just because me not give a space in chat fat, you're having an issue. But let me encourage you, sir. Let me encourage you. You sound like a big man. You sound like even a bigger man for me. Let me encourage you, you see? You see anything good you see happening in your neck of the woods? Whether you're in a Jamaica,
calm down, man. We don't want to get our backs now. Calm down.
anything good that you see happening for the betterment of your country, if you're a Jamaican for real, support it. Okay? Don't follow PNP and mash up Jamaica. The PNP have always destroyed Jamaica. They know that the independence that this is going to provide to rural families and rural children is going to be a game changer in a Jamaica. They know that these kids who will be able to vote in another 4 years or by the next cycle come around is not going to vote for them. Don't follow them. Don't destroy your country because Marky G says so. Don't destroy your country because Damian Crawford says so. Don't do that, brother.
That's true,
and
man.
if you're intended and really seeking sensible information, go seek the information yourself. You don't have to speak here, sir. You don't have to speak here. You can't go lock up in their bathroom and speak to yourself, because you know what I'm saying?
I show you how to do it, I show Pow thing you do that.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, man.
Come up with your bag of nonsense.
Can I say something?
No matter how much you try to make the PNP realize that they head empty. Them kids say they head empty.
I show Pow you how to do it, I want to show you how to do it. Look at the man, chance to explain. I stop misleading Jamaican people. I mislead the people them.
One day, you're gonna talk.
Somebody talk with you.
Just wait to turn, brother.
For the next 50 years.
The time come, but time no come for talk yet. Hold on.
I better get comfortable with opposition because this generation is going to continue to vote them out. And I want to lead that charge because
No, you're joking.
we're going to continue to vote them out for the next 50 years. And it just can't go on.
Squeezy, sit down, you make a talk and I show Pow you how to do it.
1 minute, you have to talk with the people there before you, brother.
Hold on, 1 minute, General. 1 minute, hold on.
You're going to talk, let the lady talk, and then you're going to talk.
Go down.
2019, your time.
Yeah. Get the topic with Earl Williams or something like that he did want address because this man I got chat fooling it.
The early be him gone.
Yes, he's talking about like no, but the taxi man then and drink and then and drunk. Then and drink.
Drink and smoke.
Okay, and smoke. And smoke. With the tax, with the pity them. Where no? Westmoreland me come from, that's the biggest thing. Right now, me want them send the bus. Come to Westmoreland because my 2 grandsons it cost me $12,000 a month. We pick them up and sometimes the driver gone left them and say no remember them. So this is a good thing.
Taxi them take now?
We have like a contract, like me do taxi with a contract, like definitely pick them up at the yard. And bring them to school and pick them up. And sometimes my son call me tell me saying in Ghana, when me call him, he say, oh, you know what, did you remember? Because they have no time for the children there. So this is the best thing can ever happen. Because when me hear that say them come with it, me say, Jesus God, this is a relief. Sometimes they go put me then stand up out a roadside because school lock. I wait upon him. He might run up and down all books. Huh? And this man, they chat stupidness. Huh? And the best thing, right now, one of them down my ear, a 9-year-old, he taking finger, put up in a little pitney, 9-year-old in the prison right now.
Hello?
In a Westmoreland. So I don't know what happened to these people. What happened to them to protect 9-year-old, and he have children bigger than the 9-year-old girl, and taking finger and put insert in a little pitney vagina. They lock him up. So when these people them they don't understand and know what these taxi driver them are go. For red plate. Red plate what? These people then don't understand. These people then don't understand what these children are go through. And some of them when you see them come out and bash these things. And them are the culprit. Yes, some of them you see are going, so them are the culprit. They know what is going on. So some of them are their friends doing all these things. And when the government are trying, and every day them a bash the government when they can't find the children them. Yeah, they say the government not do this and they not do that. The best thing I ever think of. And this stupid man I go talk about again say, like he expects say the school bus will come at the people yard. In America different. You can come out of your gate here. That's why when me leave the children then they just come out of the gate and the school bus pick them.
Well,
It's totally different. Sometimes they live in a way at Jamaica. You expect school bus to go up there and pick up children?
Me want something, Miss Baby. Believe
Yeah.
in America, as me I say, I tell you straight and foremost, it's not every yard the school bus go to.
Yes, I know that. I know
Yeah,
that say
yeah,
parents have to walk them out sometime and quick they
You
take the
have to
school
walk
bus
them
too.
out from a certain distance
Yes,
because the school
yes,
bus
I
is
see
not
that
going
too.
there. And
Yes,
it's the same
exactly.
thing with Jamaica. So when them come with a little tired will excuse about
That's the thing, me
school
not
bus over
understand
there
in
to
Jamaica.
no
Some of the
sense.
people them me not think they're real. At sometimes I hear these people talk something, they cannot be real. It cannot be real. That's not even
We have
America,
to
not even
understand.
Canada it happen. So me not know.
Well,
Sometimes I
this
don't
way,
know.
baby, what you have to understand is that them people here, them find every means of way to justify the great progress and when it don't make no
Yeah,
sense.
but listen me, this is not the thing about me not understand. This is not a PNP or a JLP thing. This is not a politics. Me not call this is a politics thing.
No, that's not
because-
politics, man. I never done it politics.
Right. I mean, I think this should be a politics because this is supposed to be in a long time. The people that are comfortable going to school, I'm telling on these children, then don't go. These big man, them, you see some big man who see run taxi there. You don't think they're easy? They're not easy out there. Them love the little pitney them. And then no through the little pitney and love KFC and they're sitting there. These people, them, you don't understand these people, them, yeah?
Some of these people, you know, they're more
Somebody,
in line
We get a chance to start.
with other people other than country. You understand?
You really
When
want to
love
hear
your
from one
country,
thing and in a channel with sense?
Well, I don't make it start, man. Make me hear him. Make me hear him, I say.
yeah, let me finish what I say now.
Understand
What me talk?
Maryland, but one.
You just come, you know, like me there wait to say something.
You wait to hear him.
Some of them people, yeah, them love the party. Them love the memory of Michael Manley. They don't really love Jamaica. So anything with JLP, anything the Labour government come up with, them not go with it. Because them fascinated and them aligned, them so aligned and brainwashed with PNP ideology. I just let them hear it.
You're right.
And then people there, every time you have a conversation with them people there, them drag you down with foolishness. Be a foolishness early that talk earlier. Be a foolishness. Because when you look work, there's no way you go right down say, me stop look work. Nothing no go so. You understand? So that figure there, one fictitious figure. Be a foolishness and talk all the while. But anyway, it was nice listening to you guys. No, about
Yeah, man, don't leave it, man. Just wait a minute to mic.
Alright, the first thing me have to say, the reason why PNP always go behind it, because the government always bridges the constitution, rules and law. I always go behind the rules and law and do things pan thing we want to do. That's why the PNP always against it. Alright now, back to you now, about the thing now, the school buses, when Mark Wallen about the school buses, him not talk about the little boogie yaga driver them out of the road. Him a talk and private man will have them private bus and private vehicles them and them thing there. And them man they are go and certify to get the word the contract. It's not the bus them out of the road we are run up and down pan road.
Good night. I can't sleep.
A special school
I
bus.
lose sleep over here.
Yo, but we have to talk with them.
Big man, you want barrel and
Yeah,
come off fire.
yo, I show Pow you do that. I show
You want dump for Riverton. Good night, Pity. One other night. You can't do your business.
You can't mislead Jamaican people. You cannot mislead Jamaican people. And I try paint and go and negative vibes for the and paint. But say, Negative vibes against the PNP boy. Boogie I got drive and 6 in the back and 20. No, it's not them driver the man I talk about. It's you know what I mean? Him I talk about the man them who have the private vehicle, who are run and private bus and them thing there, and them I go get them work them type of contract there. And the man they I go and certify. The man they I go certify. Said so them talk about like say the man will use bus per road and bus they carry 100 people on bus and get off.
Well, I'm James Bond. Yeah.
So you we can have a certain talking piece.
You're talking, man, you can't talk.
Nah, I mean,
You make him talk,
talking
man.
piece.
Make him talk, man. Yeah.
First of all,
Navi, cool and Navi. Yeah.
Scotty, them I'm programming a one piece of ash toast.
Talk, no man.
Yo,
Yeah,
first
man.
of all, the bus system, the rules and law with the bus them coming out the country, it is against the constitution. Cause first of all,
What you
keep
mean by
the
that?
inspection.
Like how?
Cause why? The inspection, the approval of inspection to see if the bus are safe. The government bypass that.
Oh, you know, say
You know what I mean?
bypass that. Oh, you know that.
Everybody knows Squitty. Everybody knows all the world think. Everybody knows that government bypass that.
You want to know that?
No, one and one interject. One and
leave the man, brother.
So the safety at the bus, the government bypass that, and the company will bring in the bus.
Oh, you know that?
Quitty.
That's all I think.
Everything will be talk coming up, but everything will you say.
Because you want me that.
No, just skip in the minute seat and so I go on. I'm go for you and Google and see it. Or Google it and see it. And the inspection and the company will bring in the bus. They not have no license for bringing.
Which company bring in the bus? Who bring in the bus?
I remember I go to my company and tell you.
You remember?
Have a company. No, but my tell us to say the company
Oh,
bring in the bus.
you remember? Oh, you know, say the guy bring in the bus.
Stop that, brother. Stop moving
All right, since you remember, hold on, this is one.
The Jamaican people, them know what me I talk about.
All right,
Them know what me I talk about.
Hold on, you say you remember, hold on.
That my child tell you.
Hold on 1 minute.
Hold on 1 minute, man.
They don't have no license to bring in the bus.
It's my time, you know.
Come on,
No, Navi, I'm here.
Jamaica first. Your time.
All right.
Hold on
All
now.
right, all right. First and foremost, one me, you make sound talk, and you don't know the meaning of the word them you use. What you mean, say, the bus them come through without inspection, brother? You think say just one man alone go by them bus there? The ear talk say we breathe the Constitution, right? What is Constitution? I can't hardly pronounce already. What is it?
Constitution.
What is
Constitution.
Constitution.
1 minute.
Yeah, I say. Constitution and many things.
What
All
is
right.
Constitution?
Look how much rules and law the government and
Nah,
change.
hold on. I'm not asking about no rules and law. I ask you, what is the meaning of Constitution? I will stand for.
The Constitution is the law and order of the country. What the government must stand up to and lead by. It not lead by that. That's
Now
why
wait.
every case we bring up and every case we bring up and court, the judge them and dash it down. Him lose, everything him lose.
Hold on.
Every case in carry a court him lose.
Hold
And
on,
now,
Hold on,
abide by the law.
wait, man. Hold on 1 minute.
Navi, talking Navi.
Brother.
They look how long him a talk to
Go hold on, them attack.
Navi,
Boss.
talk to him. I can't argue with him. Start with him. Just go and talk to
You
him.
know,
All right,
none can argue.
Your time to talk to him.
None of them can argue with me.
1 minute, and you wanna go talking, brother. Hold on, man.
Hold on, no man.
Go on now.
So, no, I would like to ask you the same question. What is the Constitution? And what is the Constitution? And where in the Constitution does it say that buses? No, I want to ask him where in the Constitution that says buses can't be imported without inspection, because you said that's in the Constitution. So I'm asking where in the Constitution is that? So one me just answer my question real quick and fast.
Answer
We're
one.
in the country. We're in the Constitution where that after the and the Constitution don't based off of one and things alone. That come like corruption, you know. Corruption that, you know. That come like corruption, you know. Kind of misleading, you know. Him now come up front and straight, you know. He might go behind back and do things, you know. All you fear bringing a bus now come.
Alright.
And yes,
Hold on.
skip the inspection, overlook that.
1 minute. Hear me, I said. The people are roadside, they give some arguments to come talk about life at night time. And you should go and spit mouth full of pure crap, and you do not understand one thing what you are saying. Because they're all over the place. Saying your leader stated that he's going to give $2,500 to 20,000. You know how much money that per day?
It's not per day, man. But all of them money they went sell or give.
Brother,
All of them money.
my time enough. Hey, can you get this with my time?
Are you coming on my time? Can't be a foolish.
My time. If each household I get $2,500 per week, how much money that for the week? We need 20,000 people. How much money that for the 20,000 people for the week?